Most of us have really fond memories of Winnie the Pooh. We all grew up with the stories our parents read us or the cartoons we've seen.
I remember the books. I remember being very fond of them. I had a bear like Winnie the Pooh.
My auntie had one of the books. I remember reading it and hoping that my own dolls and teddies would come alive.
People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day.
We were always after the idea of really reintroducing just a teddy bear, just a classic vintage teddy bear, because that's his origin. That's where he came from. These were just real objects that populated a kid's bedroom and gave rise to these really wonderful stories.
People have grown up with these characters, so everyone can relate. They're just cute and simple and sweet.
I went back to A.A. Milne's stories and Shepard's drawings. I also then went back to the early drawings from Disney. What was very important to me is to capture the soul and the nostalgia of those beloved characters.
The nice thing with this film was that Mark wanted us to actually create the characters you see on set. We looked at original period teddies and toys to sort of figure out how they were made.
Great care has been taken to make sure that you do see the great love that has worn them down a little bit over time, you know, sitting in the grass in the 100-acre wood.
But it was really important that Ewan could look into his eyes and feel what you might feel looking at your most loved teddy bear.
Pooh, you're here.
Are you glad to see me?
What a sweet little guy.
Yeah.
This guy has been hugged.
These characters are Disney magic. What can I say?
Oh,
Every last one of them you want to pick up and hug.
the tops are made out of rubber, check. The bottoms are made out of springs.
When we stepped on the stage for wardrobe and hair and makeup tests for our key cast, and we saw Ewan wearing his period suit and overcoat and pick up and reacquaint himself with this old friend, Winnie the Pooh, it was just magic. Because to me, that was always really the heart and soul of this movie, was that very image.
Ewan is just the perfect person to work with a stuffed bear, to be honest. He gives it life.
Ewan interacting with Pooh, I mean, he just immediately became silly. It's simultaneously adorable and funny.
I really like Christopher Robin. I really like playing him. And I realized that when I've been acting with our Winnie the Pooh, it reminds me of that old bear that I used to have.
You haven't changed a bit.
I've cracked.
I don't see any cracks. A few wrinkles, maybe.
There it is! Pepper! Stop!
Ewan has this ability to have this sort of inner child in him, because it's key that Christopher Robin carries that inner child with him, and that has been buried and forgotten.
The tree I remember was in the countryside, not here in London.
And it's important when he enters the 100-acre woods that he ultimately finds his heart again.
Christopher Robin!
I missed you.
Oh, well, I've missed you too, all of you.
Eeyore, Pooh, and Owl. All the gang.
All the gang. They're such different personalities that are all very sweet and fully formed.
The way they've made Piglet, I'd quite like to take him home because you could just fit him in a bag. His face is just really sweet.
I quite like Takeover because it's quite jumpy and energetic.
I'm gonna miss you, I am.
I've enjoyed working with them all in this, but I think Pooh's my favorite. Yeah, I've got very used to speaking to him.
Silly old bear.
It doesn't matter how old you are. There's something incredibly engaging, warm, and inviting, and magical about these characters.
Just wanted to show everybody it's the first test from Pooh. Let's have a quick look. We all recognize an aspect of ourselves in those stuffed animals, and that's why we all love them so much. But I just wanted to thank you all for all the hard work, and you guys have been amazing, and I feel like coming to an end soon, but the beginning of this, so thank you all.
Thank you, Brian.
Christopher Robin, what day is it?
It's today.
My favorite day.
Mine too.